All right. Good morning, good morning. Sawadee Cup and all that good stuff. Another beautiful day here. And I am in Starbucks. It is a 4-day holiday here. Uh, the weather's fantastic. Can't get much better, really. Again, not a cloud in the sky. Uh, it's 79 degrees, feels like 81. The low today was 73, and it's not humid, only 60% humidity, 10% chance of rain. The only thing is that the air quality is horrible. It's unhealthy, in the unhealthy range right now, so that's not good. Yeah, what else? But that's neither here nor there. It's a beautiful day. It's a 4-day holiday, and I'm a little bit surprised. Starbucks is there's one kid sitting next to me over here, sitting over to the side of me. There's nobody else in here, just me, the kid. The girl Tian is working today, and her manager, Ken, Mr. Ken. And it's today the mall opens at 10 o'clock. That's why I wanted to start it at 9:30, because I'm gonna do a little walk around the mall. There's a little food festival going on. I don't know what else is going on upstairs, but maybe something. So we'll take a little walk around. I brought the gimbal today. But there's not many people waiting to get in. Not nearly as many as you would expect. Today, because it's a holiday, they open up at 10 o'clock. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 10 o'clock. But even the streets are pretty empty. I would think there's a lot of people going home or whatever. Maybe they left yesterday. But yeah, it's nice. It's peaceful. It's the way I like it. I must say, where was I yesterday? I was having a curry at Coco Ichiban, which I like their curry. It's good for a quick stop in. You get a curry. You can get whatever kind of curry you want. You want a salmon curry, you want mackerel curry, whatever kind of curry. And it's about $5. $5-6 for a meal. And I like it. I go in there, and in the main area of the mall, they're playing Christmas music, blaring it as loud as they can blare it. They got Thai music playing. Then you go into Coco Ichiban, you can hear all this music. And they're playing different music. And I'm like, I got 3 different kinds of music blaring in my ears. Is it any wonder people go nuts, or people are irritable, or whatever it might be? I mean, it's overload. It's sensory overload. I don't need it. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. I still like to rock, crank up the music. I'm in the studio with Alex. I don't mind having the music loud, but I don't need to hear people yakking, and then you got 3 or 4 different kinds of music, and some of it's Thai music, it's traditional Thai music. It's not all the same. It's not like you're listening to Creedence and you're listening to Zeppelin and you're trying to decipher which is which. This is stuff. Anyway, I digress. So it's nice to have peace. Although they have this music that they're playing, which is the same music they play every day. I did come here yesterday. I had some errands to run, and they weren't playing the same music. They were playing something completely different. I was like, wow. So anyway, I'll get started in a minute here. But before I go on, thank you to all my Patreon patrons. Got to give a shout out to everybody. And everybody else who contributes in their own way, whether it's views, which I do appreciate, whether it's clicking on the little ads that come up because they are a pain in the ass. I admit that. That's one of the reasons I don't watch YouTube, and I refuse to pay the $10 because there's not that much stuff I really want to watch. I've kind of stopped watching TV. I watch Netflix once in a while, but I just don't watch all that much anymore. And you know. Anyway, yes, that was the pork stall girl. That was an old photo of her. I was looking around for photos today, and I thought, why not? It's funny that somebody actually remembers her after all these years. She's long gone. I haven't seen that girl since I did that video. A little bit after that, I saw her, and that's when I said I saw her in like these high heels. Well, they weren't high heels. They were like tennis shoes with high soles. They had to be like this thick to make her taller. And she was wearing like a little Hello Kitty shirt or something. And I was like, oh no, really? But what do you expect? No comment. But anyway, listen, the merch, I believe if you get it like right away, if you're in the US, you can get it in time for Christmas. I am revamping the whole, the shopping mugs and the t-shirts, and there's gonna be some of them, they're phased out. They either don't sell well, or they've never sold, or I don't like them, or whatever. And there will be a few revisions, and I'm trying to add hats. I don't know why. Just because it looks like I have more products, maybe. I don't know. So that's going on. You can always get my books at Amazon. What else? Don't forget about the Cash App, about the Apple Money, Patreon, PayPal. I do like Patreon. I gotta say, they don't screw you around. They never screw you around. You get a little bit of a fee. The same with PayPal. And I remember the days when PayPal, I got on board with PayPal when they first came out. And I remember, I don't know if this site is still up, but it was called PayPal Sucks. Pretty easy to check. But people hated PayPal for a number of years. And I remember I got paid something like $3,000 from somebody, and they locked my account immediately, and I needed that money. I was like, man, that's 3 G's. I was going to have it the next day, and it took them like 3 days to get it sorted out, and they finally did sort it out. But there's people that, for whatever reason, they never got their stuff sorted out. And, there are a lot of bad things that have happened, but I think all in all, they've cleaned themselves up quite a bit because they have to stay in business. If they didn't, as you can see, all the lights are coming on. I'm wondering, are they not going to open until 10:30? Is that what it is? It's got to be what it is. It's 9. It's not even 9:30. I know it's not even 9:45 now. Or maybe they are opening up at 10 o'clock. The girl just told me 10 o'clock, but then she's looking at her paperwork and stuff, and who knows. Anyway, we'll do a little walk around, but everything's in the description. Please, if you are not subscribed yet, please remember to subscribe. Click the notification bell. Help me in my quest to get 15,000 subscribers. And also, leave a thumbs up if you haven't done so already, or leave it at the end of the stream. Yeah, I don't like any of them. You know what I like? Cash. That's what I like. The problem is I always have a little bit in a bank, a little bit in PayPal, a little bit here, a little bit there. Right now I'm waiting for a PayPal. I'm waiting for some money to come through. And normally it takes them 2 days to transfer the money to Thailand. You transfer on a Monday morning, and you have it Wednesday afternoon, or Apple Cash is the bomb. Mr. Cash is great. Yeah, it is. Cash is king, and it still is here, but they're starting to move towards the cashless society, which I don't like it. I've made no bones about how I feel about the world today. I don't like it. I like the old days, and that's how I know I'm getting old, or I am old. As my wife will say, you are old already. But then she thinks she's old, and she's not. So what is that? What she says matters very little in that context. Anyway, a couple of things going on right now. You know, I really didn't have anything planned, don't really have all that much planned. But I just happened to walk over, as I do when I'm here, and pick up I picked up the Bangkok Post, just to see what's going on, you know, give myself a little something to do. Yeah, I'm not into the, you know, hey, scan this, I mean, I was talking to a guy yesterday, an expat. He's an expat, been here a long time, he's retired. Thank you for that Apple Pay, sir. Thank you very much, Choke D. I really appreciate that, I do. Means all my coffee and everything is taken care of for this morning. So when I'm not in the red, that's a good thing. So thank you very much there for that Apple Pay. I appreciate it. Anyway, I was talking to this expat yesterday, and he's 73. He's been here, I think he said 10 years. You know, he doesn't use cards, and he actually went into the bank. Here we go. Oops. Sorry, not open yet. Another one, she wants to go in. Cannot go in. Sorry. Anyway, he doesn't use his cards, bank cards or anything like that. He basically transfers money from abroad once a month, and he takes the cash out, and that's it. And one of the reasons is because he went to his ATM. This is a number of years ago. Went to his ATM. Found out he can't use his card. He's like, why can't I use my card? He goes into the local branch, and they say, oh, so sorry, sir, you have to go to the main branch. Why do I have to go to the main branch? Oh, well, because you have a problem with your card. You must go to the main branch. Your branch, you open up your account. He's like, I don't want to go to that account. It's, you know, an hour and a half away. Why do I have to go to that branch? And so they hemmed and hawed. No, you have to go. He said, well, then I'm going to close my bank account. I don't want to do business with you anymore. So he got a hold of the manager. They called the manager. You know, he's talking to the manager. He tells the manager, I'm going to close my bank account. The guy's, no, please, no, don't close your account. No need. 10 minutes later, he comes back. He's got a stack of papers for this guy to sign. And, you know, the guy's got to initial every page, which, you know, that's how they are here. Lots of paperwork, bureaucracy, red tape, which I hate. Who likes it? Bureaucrats like it. Anyway, he signs off. The guy goes, oh, here you go, sir. Gives him his card. So he says, you know, I was hesitant to use the card again, but I know it worked. He said, I went to the bank again, and they told me I had a problem with my account, and I had to wait 4 hours I had to wait in line 4 hours to talk to somebody who would square away my account, because they weren't available. Then it was, oh, he'll be back in a little while. Oh, he's busy. The guy waited, and he's pissed off. So finally he said, you know what, screw this. They squared away his account, and you know what? He got another bank account. He closed that bank account, and now all he ever does is transfer money from abroad, from his pension, and take out the cash. That's all he does. He takes out the cash, he spends the cash, and he says, you know, I know exactly how much I need. I have a little bit extra. If I need money, he said I can make a transfer quickly. Everything's set up. He said, then, you know, I can get my girlfriend or his wife can go and take the money out if need be, or he can do it. So he stopped doing transactions with his bank card, and he doesn't have it. I asked him yesterday, you have an app for Starbucks? Nah, don't use them. Don't use apps anymore. He's like, I hate them. I'm like, I'm here with you. And I just saw yesterday that the FCC is suing Facebook for their purchases of, I think, Instagram and WhatsApp. So, you know, this is the world we live in now, and I don't particularly like it. I don't like this new modern age. Listen, you want to go in and do surgery on me, and you can use a little laser thing and you know, zap out a kidney stone or something like that, great. But when you want all my information, listen, if you're going to get paid for it, then you need to pay me for my information. I get a cut. That's how it works. The mafia doesn't have anything on Facebook and all these other platforms. Anyway, let me get to this. There's a new strain, apparently, of the COVID from these people in Myanmar. And what I find so ironic is that the Thai government is so worried about all the foreigners coming in, bringing the virus. And guess what happens? You got Thais and Burmese bringing it in, and it's a different strain, and it could screw up everything. And now the Thais are at the point where they're willing to open up. Now they are open. Effectively, the border's open. You want to come in, you can come in. But guess what? You have to stay in quarantine for 14 days, and you have to pay. It's not like they say, we have a quarantine facility, it's bare bones, you know, it's a bed, you know, and food, and that's it. No, you got to pay. And, you know, most people are paying a pretty penny. So out of all the people that have come in, apparently as tourists, and gotten tourist visas, there's less than 1,000 people have opted to come into the country. Nobody wants to come in and stay and pay for this quarantine. So let me read a little bit of this fear over the Myanmar strain. It's funny they call it the Myanmar strain. Why don't they call it the strain brought in by the Thais who went to Myanmar? And here's another thing. This strain is supposedly a strain that spreads 20% faster than the original one from the one in Wuhan. Around 60% of COVID-19 infections in Myanmar were caused by the G614 strain. The strain that spread in Wuhan last year was called the D614 strain. The G614, which can spread faster, therefore needs a faster response. Only one slip can cause great damage to the country, but yet they're opening up. You know, and which I think, why not? Apparently it's 7 provinces, and I think Bangkok is one of them here. "46 confirmed cases related to infected Thai, not Westerners, Thai returnees from Myanmar. All were in state quarantine facilities or being treated at hospitals. Over 5,100 people at-risk people who had been in contact with the infected returnees had been tested. The only person who tested positive was a friend of the returnees, and they had traveled together. Passengers on Nok Air Flight DD8717, the flight she and two of the infected returnees traveled on, all tested negative. Meanwhile, the private sector in Chiang Rai has decided to delay legal action against infected returnees who illegally entered the country. Do you really think that they care? I mean, if they have to do jail time, they care. Yeah, well, the thing is how long can you stay here? I've been reading conflicting reports. The special tourist visa is no longer. You can do the 30 days with a 30-day extension. Maybe you can do 45 in the near future with a 30-day extension. Who wants to do that? I don't want to. Listen, I live here and I don't want to do that. I won't leave and pay $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000. I won't leave and then come back to do that. Anyway, let me just read something else here. If I can, what do I do with it? Where is the paper? There we go. I like this one. Open to tourist trickle. I read in the Bangkok Post December 8th report, the cabinet has opened the country to tourists from the world over in an effort to get the tourism economy going again. It noted that only 825 visitors have taken advantage of the existing special tourist visa. I reside in Canada and have visited Thailand about 8 times in the last 6 years, as it is my favorite country of over 70 that I had been to. Pat yourself on the back, buddy. The new rules for Canadian visitors, and probably all others, this point not yet certain, require that in order to obtain a Thai visa, among other normal documentation, we must submit a bank statement, showing at least 20,000 baht, the equivalent of $1,000. My bank manager assured me this is illegal in Canada, and they will not back any losses if accounts are hacked. This guy, let me tell you something. I didn't read this, and he leaves his name. Only a court order can force such information release. Well, here's the thing, dildo. You're not in Canada. Nobody gives a shit about your laws here. People in Canada have different rules and regulations and laws than people in Thailand. And if you want to get in the country, guess what? You have to show your bank statement. I don't think it's a bank statement. I think it's showing the cash. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. That's how it's always been that way. For this reason alone, all my clients who were looking to go to Thailand, I am a travel consultant, have indicated they will go elsewhere this year. Now that I agree. There appears to be no record of any country doing this before. Bullshit. Listen, to all the Aussies out there, isn't it necessary for people who come to Australia to show that they have sufficient funds to be able to enter the country? Even in America. Listen, when my wife went to America a couple years ago with us, when we all went, she had to show her statements from the bank to the U.S. Embassy. So I don't know what this guy is on about. Another problem is the need to book a hotel online, which my computer warns is not secure. Listen, I'm sorry, Donald Beedier, you're a douchebag, okay? Oh my God, it's not secure. Listen, there's a lot of things that might not be secure and it can be hacked, but I guarantee you they're using the standard that everybody uses. And if you don't see the little lock, then don't use that particular he's probably going straight to the hotel, and the hotel may not have a secure site. So go to booking.com, go to Agoda, do it another way. Find a way. Sorry, listen, I gotta call a douchebag a douchebag. This site lists the 107 hotels approved for alternate state quarantine. The least expensive hotel, and only one at this rate, is 27,000 baht for the 14-day period. They go up from there with the average at around 40 to 50,000 for the quarantine period. Okay, what's the problem? That's a little more than, that's about 2,100 baht a day. Okay, now that hotel is putting themselves at risk for people who have the virus. They knowingly are doing that. People are coming in from other countries. It's not like they're saying, okay, everything's okay now. You want to come in, and we'll use your hotel. That's not how it works. Thirdly, after all this red tape, one must request a certificate of entry online and include a copy of their travel insurance policy for travel and COVID coverage and the hotel information. My policy issued is a 44-page booklet. Big fucking deal, buddy. I didn't know that this letter was like this, but this smells of a guy who just wants to piss and moan. And you're talking to somebody who doesn't have a problem speaking his mind and complaining when he wants to complain about something, or griping and groaning about something. I understand that. I try to look at both sides. But dude, when you get hotel insurance and they issue you something, usually if it's just a little travel policy, it's a couple of pages. If you're getting a long-term policy, like for a year, it's going to be more than that. If you're getting something like the COVID, they are CYA, covering CTA, covering their asses. When one takes all this into account in trip planning, it is my view that the return to Thailand for tourists is going to be a small trickle, not a flowing stream, until major changes are made. I hope to return to Thailand soon under normal conditions. The people there are the greatest. Listen. I went to Hong Kong and I thought, wow, the people are great here. I come to Thailand, I think the people are great in Thailand. Yeah, they're nice people, on the whole. And so were the Hong Kongers. I went to Bangladesh. The people in Bangladesh were extremely friendly. I didn't think they're a bunch of assholes. I went to Vietnam. Listen, I went to Vietnam. There was a girl working at the hotel. I said, I'd really like to go to this place. Can you tell me how to get there? She says, when do you want to go? I don't know, this afternoon, later in the afternoon. I tell you what, I'm working, and that's when I'm getting off of work. I'll take you there. You don't get much better than that. People in America don't usually do that. Maybe a chick will do that if she wants some dick, and she likes you, and she views you as some Adonis or something. But, maybe you get lucky once in a while. But, that was very normal. It wasn't like she was after me or anything like that. It was like, hey, I'll help you out, buddy. No problem. So, while I agree, Thai people are fantastic. They are. They're fantastic. Let's not get it twisted. Let's keep it real. Thai people are wonderful people. There's people all over the world. They're wonderful people. There's assholes, douchebags, and then there's nice people. All right, they're opened up now. They're coming in. Oh, now you smile. Now you speak English. Every time I say that, no, but she knows exactly what I'm saying. There's a combination of reasons why people come here. Yeah, it's Gennaro she's waving at. Oh, you know what? I want to get out here in the other area here while I can get a seat. My favorite seat. Get the seat all the way back. I don't have any room for your legs, even my short little legs. All right, here we go. Anyway, so that was a letter in today's Bangkok Post, and you know, I just saw it and I thought, oh, they're talking about I read the first couple of lines about how the cabinet opened the country from to tourism all over the world. And this is what I read. He's complaining, no, she's not going to. I can tell you that right now. I saw her boyfriend, and I think she's very happy, and, you know, who knows, maybe they're headed for I don't know, maybe they're headed for blissful matrimony. But I don't think she'll be taking you anywhere. Sorry. No offense, but it never really mattered to me when I was younger. This is the thing, you see, Johnny won't come here. There are some people that have said they will come here, but the vast majority have said to me, I'm not going to go there if I got a quarantine. You know, this guy's a travel consultant, and he's talking about how it's not safe to book a hotel online. And why do I have to show how much money I have? Listen, I agree. Showing the amount, here's the thing. Nowadays, governments, this is my assumption, governments do not trust you to be able to take care of yourself. They don't trust you here in Thailand to be able to drink responsibly. Now, I'm sure that at least a high percentage of the people in this stream, in their younger days, may have drank alcohol, or drank alcohol in an irresponsible manner. I gotta get over this way. Light's better. Not really, but whatever. But, you know, I can't do it on my phone right here, but I went to Happy Fresh because I was planning on doing an order yesterday for groceries, and then I was like, some of the stuff they have is on sale and it's at a much better price. Some of the stuff they don't have available. I got to come to the grocery to get it, you know. But I noticed a little pop-up. Sorry, because of the government's ban, we no longer sell alcohol online through our little app. That is the one app that I do like and do use. That one and like Grab and Bolt, you know. So now you can't just call them and say, you know, send them a message rather. You go through the app and order a bottle of wine. You can't order a 6-pack of beer. You can't do any of this stuff. You know why? Because too many kids are using the app somehow and getting the alcohol. Now, where are the kids' parents? What are the kids' parents doing about this? And isn't it bad enough? I mean, listen, if you want to snort heroin and shoot heroin up, then make a little village where heroin is legal and you can kill yourself that way. If that's what you want to do. People are responsible for themselves. Make it to where they are responsible. You want to drink? Why can't I walk down here at 2:01 and buy myself a single beer, a bottle of wine? You know why? Because the government does not trust me enough to be responsible as a drinker. And they don't, okay, I should say, what they don't trust is not necessarily me. That's so funny, isn't it? What it is they don't trust the masses. So for the good of our population, we're going to tell them when, okay, little boy, you can have a beer now. And guess what? It's 2 o'clock, and you can't buy any beer until 5 o'clock. How about at 5:01, I go in and buy the whole fucking store? Seriously, think about that. I go in and buy every bit of beer they have there. Oh, that's going to stop me from drinking those 3 hours, if I really want that booze. This is what I mean. These are the days of our fucked up modern lives. And it ain't normal. The COVID ain't normal. The tyrannical behavior of various governments in this day and age. If you want to use apps and you want to use the internet for good, use it to stifle tyranny. That's what you do. And several countries have done this. I don't know how I got onto this. I fell into this, but somebody's on her knees smiling. I guess there's a bit of a lag here. Yeah, well, you know what happens when they see me, you know, they just fall to their knees and they start smiling. I didn't say laughing, they smile. Yes. All right, let's progress here because I'm going to go for a walk. We're going to go around and check out the mall and see what's going on because to me it looks rather dead. All right, I already read this letter. I got a letter. I didn't really get it. The Bangkok Post got it. There was one more in here somewhere. Oh, this is a beauty. The Thai baht, 30.05 right now. As I said the other day, it dipped below 30 for the first time in quite some time. The baht is set to rise until the end of 2021. This is not what Thailand needs. Thailand doesn't need to be 25 to the dollar or 30 to the pound or whatever, to the Aussie dollar. You can say what you want, but I don't buy it. To me, it's artificial. I don't know enough really to say that with confidence, but to me, it's all artificial. They're propping it up somehow. I don't know. From the various little tidbits of information that I can that I look at and can make my assumptions from, but let me read this real quick because it ain't pretty. The baht's appreciation is poised to continue until year-end 2021 as a result of the weaker U.S. dollar and Thailand's current account surplus, with an export recovery potentially tempered by the strong local currency, says a research house. Okay, what research house? Of course, they don't name it. The baht's value against the greenback is forecast in the range of 29.5 to 30.5 at the end of next year. Well, it's 30.05 right now, so. Okay, according to the Economic Intelligence Center, a research house under Siam Commercial Bank. External factors to the firmer baht include the weaker dollar, a larger U.S. budget deficit, less volatility in global trade tensions, and progress in COVID-19 vaccines causing capital inflows to emerging market economies, says Yunyong Thaicharoen, first executive vice president of EIC. Additional factors strengthening the baht are Thailand's current account surplus and the country's robust external stability, together with a home-biased investment behavior by Thai investors. If the Thai baht's value strengthens by around 3 to 5% this year. This is an acceptable level and allows local exporters to manage with the foreign exchange rate. If the baht exceeds 5%, this would affect overall exports. Yeah. There will be 2 distinct races, the Morlocks and Surface 12-year-olds. I have no fucking idea what you're talking about, buddy. Seriously, I have no clue. What's a Morlock? It has only been shown an account with funds to prove for the duration of your stay. Oh, not a life history. Yeah, you're talking about the guy in the letter. There's a serious lag here with this. Let me see what else they say here. If anything, the baht appreciated to 29.98 in trade early yesterday, slipping below the 30 per dollar mark, but retreated in afternoon trade to stand marginally weaker at 30.06. Hopefully I'll be dead by then. Seriously. By the time the Chinese take over and the world is, everybody's chipped and all that. Listen, if it comes to that where they force you to chip and shit, it's time for the gun. Either that or like a heavy, heavy dose of fentanyl. There you go, Gennaro. Barista, another barista. As soon as I got out of there, the girl took my spot there. All right, let's take a little walk around. I'm getting tired of reading the news. Now, every time I read the news, I get irritated. I've come to the conclusion I'm too nice. I'm in, Cafe Amazon yesterday. I was waiting. I had to do something at 3 o'clock. I was waiting over there. Okay, you all can join in. Jump on the train. Yeah, well, I buy bulk quantities of soap and toothpaste and toothbrushes. Well, we had a bulk amount, a bulk quantity of mama noodles, but for whatever reason my wife went crazy and started making the kids all these noodles. Now we got no noodles in there. I'm like, what did you get rid of all the noodles for? I'm like, they're an emergency food staple. They're like rice. I don't want to eat it all the time. Right, let me get out the gimbal. Take a little walk around. See what the Christmas season. Oh, wait a minute. Can I say Christmas? The holiday season? No, I'm going to say fucking Christmas. If they can say Christmas in Thailand, I can say it too. Don't hate me because I speak straight. Put trong trong. We'll go see what color Longhorn's girl, what color her hair is today. All right, listen, I'll give you guys a little look while I go in and throw this. I'm fully aware. If I'm going to do the job, I'm going to do it right. Listen, I shot a kid in the ass with a BB gun when I was younger. I know all about the BB guns. They sting, but they don't really do the job. She's probably not here yet because she's the boss. She doesn't come in until later. But, hang on a second. What the crap? Ugh. well, a BB to the right spot can kill you. It doesn't matter if it's just a little pump one. I haven't had a BB gun. You know, listen, if I was going to have a gun now, I wouldn't have a BB gun. What do I need a BB gun for? All right, let me get this set up here, if I can do so. The commercialism of Christmas. No more prevalent in the country known as the land of smiles. Does Santa Claus come here? Does he have a little Buddha belly? I didn't know Buddha allowed Santa presents. I mean, seriously, I'm wondering how that lines up logically with Buddhism. You know, I guess you're giving gifts supposedly, but how does the commercial aspect of Buddhism line up with Christmas? Or how does the commercial aspect of Christmas line up with Buddhism? That's what I'm trying to say. I guess if you have money to mat, it's okay. You've asked yourself the same. Yeah, it's... All right, let me see here. All right. Well, you know, there was a time when my kids were very small that we took them to this school, and I've walked by it several times in streams. It's called the Santi School. And I didn't know when my wife brought him there. She goes, "Oh, there's a little school. It'd be good for the kids. They teach English and they can play games, and oh, it'd be so nice." I'm like, okay. You know, they went there for a couple of weeks and they liked it. And then I found out that they were teaching them Christianity. I was like, what? My wife goes, "It's only for another week. Let them keep going." I said, all right, they can keep going so that they have their little fun and everything, but then that's it. No more. I don't want them going anywhere to any school that is teaching religion as, you know, like, I mean, it was, you know, like everything's about don't forget about God, don't forget about, you know. Oh, what did I do? Turned it the wrong way. Well, all right, now, oh, you know what? I need my mask, of course. I just forgot. If I was in California and I didn't have my mask, could I go to prison? If I was in Los Angeles, Gennaro. Here you go, Gennaro. Let's go. Is this thing gonna work? Yeah, it looks like it will. Listen, I can't say the things I want to say. First of all, it would probably make me lose a lot of subscribers. Second of all, I'd probably the FBI would be showing up at my door. And third of all, I'd get locked up. So I gotta watch what I say. They changed everything. Oh man. You see, I never like when they do this. Okay? Yesterday, this was completely different. Now, this is stuff they sell in the mall. Yesterday, if you look over in the distance on the first floor, you can see where it says Lacoste. They had a nice little traditional Thai food fair. They were selling all kinds of food. They had little Thai dancers. They had all kinds of stuff. And I did shoot video. Okay? And now, guess what they're doing? They're selling the very same stuff that they sell in the mall all the time. So they're just making use of the spot because they probably don't have anybody that wanted to pay. But we can go upstairs to the event area and see what's going on there. Apparently, what did my kids tell me? Oh, there's Mexican food upstairs. They don't remember the name of the place. Yeah, this is nonsense. Oh, let's put the clothes. I don't want to go over here. This is going to drive me fucking crazy. This music, this is what I'm talking about. Here, listen to this. This is music from in, and then if you go over here, there's music over here. There's music all over. It's still open, but there's almost never anybody there. And I refuse to go there because Cake no longer works there. And, you know, it's not that if she had just moved on and decided, hey, I want to get another job, I would have continued to go there because the food was good enough to where, you know, she made it the best, in my opinion, but the food was good enough. I would have continued to go there. However, I don't like the way that she was treated, and therefore, I don't need that place. You know? Which comment about, let me see. Didn't seem to go through. They blocked it. All I saw, your last comment was Kissimus. Here's this, more music. Music. You know what it does? It irritates me. It makes me pissed off at the place for playing music right next to another place. So that there's like 2 or 3 different kinds of music going on all the time. I just get irritable. That's why I don't like malls. I was talking to the older guy yesterday, the other expat, and he was like, I can only come once a week. Any more than that, and I start getting cranky because it's just too much. It's too much. Too much people, too much noise. Too much thank you, please come inside. Too much, you know? Au Bon Pain. You can't go wrong with Au Bon Pain. See some fishies, some birds. Yeah. Well, I used to tell my wife, when I would go shopping with my wife, which I never do anymore, ever. About the only time we go shopping is if there's something that I feel I need to go to make a decision on with her. Now I don't go, I don't go for the little stuff anymore. But I used to go with her sometimes to places, and I used to say, Here comes the sharks. See, they'll let that through because they don't think that's such a big deal, but they won't let anything through about her, which is, Well, you know what koi is in Thai, right? Where's the big one? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go, big fish. Can we like catch that and then like fry it up? Look at that. Fry that bad boy up. Gotta watch out, he might eat your finger. Watch that thing jump up. Grab somebody by the head. If that happened, I really would laugh. I wouldn't help. I just let the fish do what it does naturally. We all gotta eat, you know? Here you go, Merry Christmas. Oh, that would be funny if the thing just jumped up and grabbed their phone. Here's Cafe Amazon. Look at the line here. There's nobody around me, so got to take the mask down. I hate these things, seriously. Whether they save my life or not, well, you should, the bastards. What is this? Oh, Sony's not open yet. Sony, you know, and a photo file. What we find is people who take photographs don't want to come into our shop until 12 noon. And people who buy Sony products, this one's another Sony dealer, they're still closed. I've sworn off of Black Canyon for their lack of service. 11 o'clock. They forgot to serve me food when there was only me and my wife in the fucking restaurant. So when they do that, and there's 10 people sitting there, to me, and then I actually wrote to the company and say, hey, what kind of bullshit is this? And they said, we're very sorry, but we've had numerous problems with the Thailand Black Canyon coffee chain, and we can't do anything about it. So I went, you know what? My wife said, well, so what are you gonna go there for if you don't like them? If you fucking hate the way they're at? She doesn't go there either. So they lost everything. They lost my business. They lost my wife's business. They lost my kids' business. And, you know, I will say that when it comes to the hospitals, my wife won't go to Waitangi Hospital. She's like, fuck them. They're just, all they care about is your money. So she goes to Ramkhameng Hospital. That's how you hurt them. Especially Black Canyon. Black Canyon can kiss my ass. They're empty now most of the time anyway. I used to like them. Now I don't like them anymore. That's basically it in a nutshell. I don't like them enough to go back. PlayStation 5 is out apparently. Supposedly the best ever. I don't play video games though, because I don't have the patience. Oh, only 10,900. Oh, 14,900. 14,490. That's what you got to do, man. You know, they take too much time. You're very slow. Tamai chajang. Was that walnuts or... I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Oh, it smells good right here. You know why? Bread. There you go, Mr. Gennaro. Waldorf salad. Oh, okay. When he said walnuts, I was like, huh? What are you talking about? I want to see what's going on with the Mexican place. Just check it out. And I also want to see if there's anything in the event center. Yes, Polly walnuts. That's my first thought. Walmart. There's no Walmart in Thailand. When Walmart comes to Thailand, Thailand is screwed. Here we go. Little Japanese 60 baht place that sells stuff that's more than 60 baht. This one too. Now, Tesco Lotus. Tesco Lotus is the Walmart of Thailand. Tesco Lotus has some cheap stuff though. Wow. So it looks like they got nothing. Oh, is this it right here? Rap God? This is what it is. This is the Mexican joint. Yeah, nachos. Oh, they have a cutie pie. $99 baht for a freaking taco? Are you shitting me? What is this? Special fries? Spicy fries. I don't know what's coming on here. Cutie pie. PewDiePie. I didn't know it, but, you know, Jenna Marbles, who, you know, she's a YouTuber. And I only know about her because of my kids, but then I knew about her because I thought, hey, when she cleans up, she ain't all that bad. And now apparently she's been off of YouTube for like 6 months because she used the black face or whatever. I don't know what the whole story was, but she did it in one of her skits or something. People started giving her shit, and so she didn't want to deal with it anymore. She was like, I'm not racist and I'm out of here. That's what I heard. In Lingua. Oh, I used to work at In Lingua a long, long time ago. Oh, God, it's too much. I can't handle the music. Sorry. Again? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I got the last stream I did, they demonetized the stream because of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And I'm serious. Dead serious. All right, here's another Starbucks. So this is it right here. Let me check this out. Kebab, wraps. I'm gonna have to go here. I don't want to eat right now though. Loaded fries, spicy fries, cheesy fries, nacho dip. I wouldn't really, I mean, they got quesadillas, they got tacos, they got, I guess, burritos. I don't really want any right now, though. And here we go. Here's Starbucks again. Did they? Oh, that's what Rap God. The God dog. That's the hot dog that's... made it Rap God. See, here in Thailand, you can say the word God without, you know. Here's another one of these little, this is like the burger box. Well, I don't get the whole taking the knee shit. I was gonna see if there's anybody here working here who I know, but they're all dudes now. Why hire guys at Starbucks? I mean, you know, the token guy, okay, I get that. Which way am I gonna go? Let me go over here. Forget where oh, it's over here. Nobody wants to see dudes at Starbucks. Even the old ladies, you know, they want to see the cute young girls when they get their coffee because it reminds them of when they used to be young. Factless opinion there. Completely based on zero facts. Oh, now we'll go walk by Minato, I guess. I don't know. I don't even remember going to the movies back in the States. The only thing I remember is going, my mother would give me $20 and I would go with my sister. And that was the stipulation. If I wanted her to pay, I had to take my sister with me. And I was like, but she's a little kid. Well, they're still, what are they now? Like $6 for the tickets? Yes, it's a 4-day weekend. You got Constitution Day today. And tomorrow is the substitution day for King Bhumibol Adulyadej's birthday. You know, let's go over here. Listen, my wife bought some popcorn a little while back. She had it delivered to the house. I was like, what are you doing? She's like, this popcorn is awesome. And it was awesome. And we ate the whole bucket of it while we were watching a movie. We downed all of it. Like, you know, it was like we devoured it in minutes. How much is it in the States? 40? $8 or $9 for a small bag. Well, that's a rip. See, that's why you get your girl to carry your bag. And then what you do is you just reach in and you got popcorn in there. Tony G from Canada. Thank you very much. You are the first super chat of the day. Choke D, good luck for you. Levi's Dockers. I don't know why, I just can't wear them. Yeah, well, they ought to. I want them to stream some Bond, James Bond. I like cargo pants, but I don't particularly like Dockers for some reason. I don't know. I'll wear them. What happened to the Von Dutch here? Oh, they got it mixed in here. They're not on. Oh, they are on sale. 50% off. Now, yeah, you sound like my kid, Matrix 4. He's like, John Wick blows away James Bond. I'm like, no, he doesn't. James Bond is the man. He's been the man, always will be the man. And while John Wick is the man also, James Bond has something that John Wick just never will have. He's got that panache. Of course, Nicholas disagrees. Well, we'll just take a little breather here. I did say I want to keep these to 90 minutes or less. So, this used to be Asia Books here. And I don't know why. Asia Books, all this here was Asia Books. And over here, Asia Books. Khabib, of course. Now, if you match Khabib against Auntie M from The Wizard of Oz, you got yourself a real battle royal there. Even this used to be Asia Books. Now, Asia Books a couple of years ago, about 2 years ago, moved out. And now to get an English book, you got to go down to Sukhumvit, or you got to go to, I think Central Lad Prow has some. Or you got to go down to, you got to go to like M. Courtier or whatever. You know, the only thing is, I think Daniel Craig's a little short. In order to be the James Bond that I envision, he needs to be around 6'3", 6'4", but still very, very nimble and light. A 250, extremely strong, well versed in all the arts you can think of, able to snap a bone in a split second. My wife has 4-hour meetings, and I don't ever understand them. And I'm like, what the hell do you talk about? You got to sit, and one person asks some stupid question, then somebody else asks a stupid question, then somebody else asks a good question. All right, let's walk around. Oh, I should tell Alex. Yeah, listen, I'm reading a book written by a former editor of mine. It's a very, very good book, but I'm reading it because I didn't want to wait for the book to be delivered. I really wanted to read it, and I'm reading it on my phone and on the computer, and I hate it. I mean, I like the book, but I hate that you have. I like the physical book, you know. I like having that. I like being able to sit on the crapper with a book or with a newspaper. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I gotta go this way. I'm serious. It's not the same as holding your phone or your little, what do they call that, little iPad thingy? It's not the same, you know. Well, I haven't subscribed to a newspaper in a long time, but every once in a great while I have a newspaper or a magazine or something. But, you know, I admit it. I don't read those very often anymore. When I used to write for Ring magazine, I always was on the lookout in the mail for the latest magazine, because I'd see, you know, is it this month it's going to be in there? Is it next month? Oh, we got to go over here. I'd wait for my article to come out, so I wanted to have the magazine, you know. All right, we're walking over to Minato. Minato is a lovely a lovely Japanese restaurant. I went there, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. What'd they do? Am I going the wrong way? Or did they just do away with it? Or I just missed it? Oh. I was like, did they do away with they've done it before where they did away with the escalator and put a wall up. I'm like, did they do that here? What would you do if you were about to piss yourself? And I mean, no choice. Well, I wouldn't even think about it. Wouldn't give it a second thought. I just make sure that I whipped it out somewhere and I didn't scare a bunch of old ladies. Or thrill them, you know. Give them the thrill of their day. All right, told you. Not here. She's not here yet. Now I have another Go food hall. They will deliver your food from the food hall here. You just need to install the app. Doesn't matter. Any plant will do. All right, where are we gonna walk now? There's got to be a place to see. We can go back over to the birds or whatever. You can see though, it's fairly empty. There's not a whole lot going on, and maybe it's because of the 4-day weekend. I don't know. What do I know? Is this normal? Did they do this in the United States? In malls in the United States, every place you go has different music playing? Shall I go? God, something stinks, man. Whew. Nasty. What, do I got any cash here? Let me see. What happened to the... They don't have the one that I like. It's not the new normal unless I say it's normal. That's how I play that. What should I get here? Just a regular old bagel. Might mean cheddar, huh? Do I really want anything? Oh. ยังไม่เบิร์ดเหรอเบิร์ดแล้วอ่ะไม่มีcheddar jalapeno bacon cheddar jalapeno ไม่เจอ Yeah, that's what I just asked. No, yeah, give me the onion, please. Go ข้างหน้าThey don't have the one I like. This is the way now. Good thing is I can take my mask off. Whew. Let's go over here. This way I feel like I'm out in the jungle. All right, we got 7 minutes left. Got to stick to the format. I hate malls too. It's all about convenience. That's what I was talking about yesterday. Everything in the world now is set up to be convenient. You want, like if you want, you can slaughter your own cow, throw it in the freezer, and you don't need meat, if that's what you want to eat. Or you can slaughter, your own beef and your pigs, throw it in a big freezer, and guess what? You're fine for the next year. You don't need to go to the butcher or whatever. People are lazy, and I understand that. I don't need instant gratification, but convenience can be nice. Where's my goddamn food? Instant gratification. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Kapun. It's fucking dry. Good. I gotta go back and ask.ไม่มีอะไรอ่ะไม่มีเนยไม่มีอ๋อครีมชีสอย่างเงี้ยหรอคะมีไหมมันต้องแอดเพิ่มอ่ะค่ะเพิ่มเท่าไหร่ You gotta add to put stuff on your freaking bagel? Since when? Bullshit. Another irritant. Watch, it's gonna be like fucking 50 baht or something, 35 baht. She doesn't know. Fuck, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, good no, good eye. What the fuck? She's gonna give me milk. What the fuck am I getting milk for? Thank you. She gave me sweetened milk. I'm getting pissed because they didn't used to do that. Another Starbucks-like move. But I don't want to be a Chad or what is it? A Ken, a Barbie or a... Unfucking believable, man. Who eats fucking bagels with sweetened milk? But they won't give me cream cheese. Fuck me. I just came here last month and had a fucking bagel with cream cheese and it cost me the same fucking price. I don't want this shit. I want to throw this in the garbage. He would fucking... Wow, it's so good. I'm just guessing. He wouldn't be like me, I can tell you that. That's why he's got like 10 million subscribers and I got 14,000. Let me try it with the sweetened milk. Ugh. Am I gonna roll my eyes? do you sell a fucking bagel and then charge for the cream cheese? Listen, I'm in the wrong place. I need to get back to New York. The difference is he would smile and laugh about it. She's just like some new chick. There's a couple girls that work here all the time, and they remember me. They've been here for years. Maybe that's why. Maybe they've been giving it to me for free. Yeah, they've just been giving it to me for free. Come on. I don't want to be annoying. He would bitch. In the usual way of eating a bagel, you simply add cream cheese. Ah, the bagel with cream cheese, an old classic. In Thailand, they try to fuck you up the ass, stick you for another 35 baht, and then, in an effort to make their whole population fatter and shit, they give you sweetened condensed milk. Blasphemy. Here we go. Let's try it, boys and girls. So much for my Mediterranean diet. Somebody should have told the young lady up in the front that sweetened condensed milk doesn't fucking go with bagels. They'll eat it with spinach. In the old days, I might have done that. But nowadays, being older, I don't want to spend my precious fucking time. I don't want to spend my precious fucking time complaining to them. I'll just go to the burger box where I know they do burgers right. And she'll probably go out of her way to get me a bagel with cream cheese, and it'll cost me 49 baht. The only reason that I'm eating it is, honestly, that is disgusting, is because I don't want to piss away the $3 for a piece of bread. $3 for this, well, $2.20. But if you want the cream cheese, it's going to cost $3. Actually, what that is it came from the elephant the other day. I brought it with me. It was a thing, had a little infection. The fact that they gave me sweetened condensed milk with a freaking Thank you, Mr. Bilal. Thank you very much. Now I can go and get some cream cheese. Oh, I only have one piece left. You know, I have to laugh. You have to. That's all you can do. What are you gonna do? Yell at the girl? I mean, I already did the thing. You know, I don't know if you guys remember. I haven't either, and it's not very good. But it's so dry that you have to have something on it. I don't think I was streaming, but it made me laugh. Downstairs, one of the girls, she doesn't work there anymore. I said to her, I'll have some Minaret. That's water, right? I said, I'll have a Minaret, please, and an espresso. Oh, no, have Minaret. That was the first time they've ever said that to me. I pulled out my Karen card and I said, what the fuck? How can Starbucks not have any water? Oh, we have Avion, 55 baht. The water then was like 15 baht. I'm like, so you're gonna charge me 4 times to have a fucking Avion? All I want is, give me some water from the spigot or whatever. She gives me a little tiny cup. I go, you know what, fuck this. I said, I want you to call upstairs to the other Starbucks and get them to bring you a water. And I know they do this because I ordered a chocolate chip cookie once. This is years ago. And the manager, the same guy who's here now, said, you know what, Scott, we are out of chocolate chip cookies here, but I'm gonna tell the guys upstairs to come downstairs and bring you a chocolate chip cookie. I went, wow, thanks, that's great service, man. Thank you so much. Gave him a little tip, you know, threw a little tip in the tip jar. So I said to the girl, tell him upstairs, I need a fucking water. She didn't even call. No have. I got pissed. So I said, no have? 1 minute. I fucking walked out. Walked upstairs, went up to the second floor fucking Starbucks. I said, can I have a Minaret, please? Oh, okay, sir. Give me my Minaret. I walked back downstairs. I said, now this is Crystal, but I said, no have Crystal? I get from Starbucks, second floor. You tell me no have. Oh, sorry. Long story short. Long story long. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining me. We're out of time. I'm out of patience. I feel a lot sweeter now, though. Now I got 7 baht in my pocket. You know why I have 7 baht in my pocket? Because I purposely brought a certain amount of baht in my pocket. I don't want to go to the ATM. I brought enough to walk back across the street, jump on the Songtao, and get home. That's how we do it. So much for my bagel and cheese cream cheese. Come on, Ash, you know you like it. You know you like it. Just think of it this way. In 4 hours, you could be in Bali. You can jump on a jet and be in Bali in 4 hours. 4 hours is nothing. Think of all the things you could do in 4 hours with a lovely Balinese woman or Thai woman. Vietnamese bird. 4 hours. Drop in the bucket, my friend. Anyway, this stream has run its course and evolved into something. I don't know how I've become what I've become, or how this stream has become what this stream has become, but it is what it is. Sorry, Mom. I apologize in advance. At least I didn't make any truly filthy jokes, which is what the fish said. So don't forget to leave a thumbs up, please. Yes, it's a show about nothing at all. Oh, don't make me laugh. And we'll show you one last barista as she walks by for Mr. Gennaro. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed already, I got to say it again. I got to go through the whole rigmarole. You know, there's the intro. You're supposed to do it in the middle. Like, hey, don't forget about my t-shirts. I get sick and tired of it, you know. Anyway, but at the end, you are supposed to leave a thumbs up if you like the stream, you like my channel, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. And all the stuff is in the description. Yeah, if you want, get the t-shirts now because some of them are going bye-bye. Just FYI, the t-shirts, if you're in the United States, it's like $4 for the shipping for the first shirt. Okay, I think it's $4. Maybe it's $6. So you know, you buy a couple of shirts, or you buy a shirt and a mug or something. Shipping's not all that bad. Now, if you're international, listen, shit costs money. That's the only way I know how to say it. Everything costs, and shipping. You know you're getting screwed. You know, when it comes to the shipping. What used to cost $5 now costs $20. The U.S. It amazed me. My mother said it cost her $30 to send a letter out from the post office to me. This is a couple of months ago. She said, oh, I found a new way. Use UPS. Guess what? It costs $3. And you wonder why the U.S. Post Office needs more money? It's called being inept, paying way too much money to dummies who end up shooting up their work environment. And, you know, we don't, listen, I don't want to interact with that girl again. She pissed me off. She's on Scotty's shit list. She's on my shit list. But I will show you another young Thai woman. As you know, there are Thai women everywhere. There's a couple for you over to the left, Gennaro. Uh-oh, I can't seem to smell anymore. I'm in trouble. I gotta go. I gotta go to the doctor. I can't taste that sweetened condensed milk. All right, talk to you guys later, okay? Chok Di, Jerk and Mai. I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Yada, yada, yada.